Good news to the Biafran families. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening, depending on where you are. Happy New Day. There's a clip I want us to watch now, and that clip says it all. You know, some people see Simon Ekpa's arrest or detention or incarceration as a bad news. No, it is not a bad news. It is really a good news for the entire Biafran nation. You may ask me why. I want you to see this clip, then we'll come back for more discussion. This clip you're about to watch now will expand everything. In fact, it will open your eyes to many realities. That for the first time, that the Biafra issue will be discussed internationally. On the day of Simon Ekpa's court case, it will be a very, very good news. Not even to only the Biafrans, but to the Africans at large. Why? Because many international television stations will be there live. Unlike the zoo, where they will tell you it's only the government-owned media houses is going to be there to televise what they are doing. In other words, it's a secret trial against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because even the judge, his lawyers are not allowed to make public interview. Engage in a public interview or public post over the court sitting. You can imagine that rubbish country, a banana republic. So Simon Ekpa's detention is a one step towards where we are going. Watch this clip, and then we'll come back for more discussion. As you're watching, please drop your opinion at the comment section. Celebrate grace, because we are just a step towards the restoration of the independence of Biafra. Don't say I don't talk too much. I never talk too much. Just to analyze things for your understanding and benefit. So let's see this video, and we'll come back for more discussion. I love you all. It is for our own good.
You must have heard that Simon Ekpa will be going to court. They are charging him to court. If you see the charges from the Finnish newspaper, you see, they are charging him for inciting people to violence, or terrorism or whatever. So the thing is, when you look at this now, they'll be going to court. The first I will tell you is that it's a win-win situation for us, because Biafra will be discussed on the international level. You know, the Finnish court is not like the Nigerian court, where they will, manipulate everything. All the evidences will be laid bare for all to see. Another good thing about this development now is that when the case is finished and Simon Ekpa is exonerated, then it have gone through all the processes. The Finnish court is not doing it because they are sure they will win, because it will be a debate. It's not a sure banker. It's according to the evidence. They don't do technicality here. That is about national security, or this evidences will be laid bare. Simon Ekpa and his lawyers has evidence. The Nigerian has their own evidence. A lot have happened in our land. The whole world knows that. Even Amnesty International have also, when they were killing us in Aba and every other places, they covered a lot of things, and we have all the clips. You see? So it's part of the evidence. Another thing is that, what Nigeria wanted, they didn't get it. Nigeria is not even interested in this court case, because they know that they have lost what they wanted. What Nigeria wanted was extradition. That this court will be extradition case, so that after the case, then they will, if they win, they will extradite him to Nigeria. But once they finish this one now in Finland, then, and why they're doing it is because Simon Ekpa was broadcasting from their country. So there's no need. If we others do something saying that it was because of his incitement, then it doesn't concern Simon Ekpa. You see what I mean? That's why they will never, that's why I told you in the start that they will never extradite him to Nigeria. Be rest assured. And it's happening now. Then, after this court case, if he wins, he will be paid huge, not only in monetary terms, but international recognition, fame. And he will come out with full chest to fight for the freedom of the Biafran people. The Biafran case will be another, just a lot of things will be revealed on this trial. Be rest assured. So that's what the update I'm going to give you now. So be happy. Do not be, do not feel defeated, because the case, our case is just starting. You see, kudos to all. We are winning. Yes. Finland will be exposed if they do any wrong thing. The world is watching. So they will be very careful. Don't worry about that. Because the evidence they saw from Nigeria, they will be trashed by the evidence he will provide himself. So let's see how it goes. All right? All hail Biafra. Let's keep moving. Do not, consistency is the key. Do not stop. You can see what's happening. Do not stop. And don't play. Don't play. If you play, you learn the hard way.
A lot of groundbreaking and a lot of surprising event has unfolded in Finland regarding Mr. Simon, a man held in a Finnish correctional center. Yes, as we speak, the president of Finland is currently in a big trouble and in a big mess because a politician in Turkey and South Africa has linked him with a terror group. Yes, in this video we shall be disclosing and exposing every single thing that you need to know and understand regarding this particular case of the Finnish president. And that is not even all. Mr. Simon has done the impossible. He has done something nobody was expecting him to do at this particular point in time. Simon has appointed a lawyer from Iran to join his legal counsel team moving into the Paijehami District Court. Why will Simon appoint an individual from Iran? Well, in this video, we shall be explaining and critically analyzing every single thing that has happened behind the scenes so you can see and understand things for yourself. Well, first thing first, let's start with the president of Finland in the person of Alexander Stubb. Well, 3 days ago, we made a video stating categorically that the country of Russia and the country of Sweden has placed a series of restrictions on Finland because of the way and manner the president has handled the case of Mr. Simon. But as we speak, things have gotten really bad. Yes. Now, an individual from Turkey who happens to be a top politician in South Africa came out to give some big expose to the ICJ, International Court of Justice, regarding the Finnish president and how he has been linked heavily with terror groups. So the question here is, who is this individual and what did he have to say or report to the ICJ? Well, a man known as Mehmet Vefa Dag, who originally is from Turkey but resides or lives in South Africa and now is a politician in that country, came out to make strong statements which he has submitted to the ICJ. So what did this man say? What did Mehmet Vefa Dag say or submitted to the ICJ? Well, take a look at this publication coming from this man, released or published 20 hours ago. It states, anybody who is found associating with founders of terrorist group is a terrorist. Yes, this man also tagged the current Finnish president in the person of Alexander Stubb in this particular statement. He also went a step further to state that you are in the list now. That is, Alexander Stubb is now in the list. Your name will forever be remembered as that president of Finland who supported Nigeria's government to slaughter the USB citizens today, tomorrow, and the future. This is coming from Mehmet Vefa Dag. Like I said, this man originally is from the country of Turkey. So the question here is, why is this man Mehmet Vefa Dag calling the sitting president of Finland as a terrorist? Well, based on the documents he submitted to the ICJ to prosecute the president of Finland, he claimed that Alexander Stubb once upon a time had a meeting with Kashim Shettima, who is the vice president of Nigeria. Yes, Alexander Stubb had a closed-door meeting with Kashim Shettima, and just in case you don't know, many believe that Kashim Shettima is a sponsor of, or he is a principal sponsor of a particular terror group in Nigeria. Showing right now on your screen is a popular image or a picture of Kashim Shettima having or eaten together with suspected individuals of the BK terror group. Yes, I can't pronounce that name right now, but we all know what I'm talking about. Yes, so this man known as Mohamed Vefa Dag is claiming that Kasim Shettima is a member of this group. He's a sponsor, a principal sponsor of this particular group in Nigeria, and he has no right to detain Mr. Simon. He also went a step further to attach a statement coming from Femi Fani Kayode, which was published on the 14th of December of 2017, where it states, in Meduguri, the citizens know that Governor Shettima is the BH boss and the keeper of Chibok girls. And this statement was made by Ali Modu Sharif. Shettima is indeed the keeper of Chibok girls, while Sharif himself is the founder and the father of this BH group. Yes, these are the documents presented by this activist from Turkey and South Africa. They've submitted these files to the ICJ, stating categorically that the president of Finland has associated with individuals who are known to be sponsors of terror groups in the country. And this man did not even stop there. Yes, this activist or this politician did not even stop there. He also claimed that if the president of Finland is claiming that Simon incited series of violence in Nigeria, it simply means that he himself, the president, Alexander Stubb, has over time incited violence, because showing right now on your screen is a picture of Simon and the president of Finland, when these both individuals attended a top event in that country's political scenes. So they are claiming that if Simon is this, then the president of Finland definitely is that same thing. These are the exact words coming from Mohamed Vefa Dag. These are not my own words. I'm just here to showcase and show you what is currently happening.
So, you see the video finish now, and you don't need any other person, any other lawyer, any soothsayer, prophet or prophetess, dibia, whether the one that is doing okit and the one that is not doing okit, to tell you that all these things happening is for the good of the Biafrans. Yes, we might feel the pain that Nnamdi Kanu have been detained for 4 good years without trial. We might feel pain, but Simon Ekpa have been out there struggling for his own freedom, while the Mughals we have in this struggle are busy looking for their own pocket. It might be painful that over 6 to 7 months, Simon Ekpa were nowhere to be found, not even hearing his voice. But all is for our own good. For the first time, a court will sit to discuss the issue of a Biafran agitator. Do you know what it means? There in Finland, it is going to be an open trial where anybody from anywhere, from any country who is interested to cover everything there, to broadcast it, will be there. Nobody is going to be bounced back. No any judge or any police or any DSS or any EFCC that will tell you, no, you don't have to cross here. This is where you're going to stay because you can't observe what is happening. No, everybody will be there live. And this is new update concerning the upcoming of Simon Ekpa's court sitting. That is going to happen soon. And why am I smiling? I am smiling because I have never seen this thing towards this direction. Not until I listen to this guy. And this guy, you just finish watching his video. The guy he resides in Finland, and he's one of the mouthpiece of USB. He said, "We are not losing. It is for our own good." All these months, I have never seen this into this direction because I keep on, having some different thoughts without knowing that this is a right step in the right direction. If Nigeria government, if Finland ever know that holding Simon Ekpa down is going to bring a kind of a roundtable discussion where the whole world, all the best analysts, the best activists, we then sit down and talk about the issue of Biafra. Yes, they have been talking about it, but there's not any court that have seated. Even Nigerian government is running from ICC. Because it would have been a very good step, because they know going to ICC is giving a room for Biafra to come. They refuse to go to ICC when they were being invited. But instead of ICC to give them sanction, no, they will not. Because even ZOO are part of the people who is funding the ICC. So, but this issue of Simon Ekpa and Finland and Nigeria, if they know it will have turned out this way, my brother, they wouldn't have tried it. You can imagine what made the AGF come out the other day and said and debunk the rumors of they are moving for Simon Ekpa's extradition because they have been called to come and provide terrorism charges. They said they don't have anything. All the ones they provided to them, they said this is nonsense. This is not an evidence you can use to. They say, okay, you do online. Okay, you do online. So they now remove the terrorism charges. That is what they are charging Simon Ekpa earlier, if you can remember. So when they quash the terrorism charges, now they say he is inciting people with terrorism intent. And now Nuhu Ribadu can't give them that clue. Maybe they use a prescribed group that is working for a prescribed group. Who prescribe it? Even Finland knows that IPOB, whether Biafra, whether under autopilot or whether under Masobo, have never and can never be prescribed as a terrorist organization. Nuhu Ribadu himself is a terrorist sponsoring terrorism from the FCT. You know, I have said this in before. Anywhere you see a criminal keep on crying, my brother, look very well. That person that cry most is the worst criminal you can ever see, because they will always cry like a victim, but they are the one that is victimizing people. The Northerners who keep on enrolling repentant Boko Haram terrorists into the military will still come out tomorrow and call the IPOBs terrorists, because they are the one, they know the meaning of terrorism. They are the one that is practicing terrorism, and they know what it takes to become a terrorism. So instead of them, for them to be on the, they are playing the devil's advocate, then they will stand on the fence and then calling an ordinary citizen who have never done anything related to terrorism, they will call him a terrorist. That's exactly the card this idiot called Nuhu Ribadu is playing. A cold, stupid, uncircumcised Fulani maggot. That is what that guy is. Maggot. You are calling Biafran terrorist. Now you are using, if Allied Macron makes statement, they will say it's prejudice. But look at what this guy have been doing. And I'm very sure all those Nnamdi Kanu's pictures that have been all those posters of Nnamdi Kanu with his red insignia inciting the court against Nnamdi Kanu emanated from the office of Nuhu Ribadu. All those things are prejudicial to cases that are already in court. But they will not say it. But it is very, very quick for that so stupid Omotosho to warn Aloy Ejimako not to grant any interview or even go to his handle X to post anything about the court sittings until the whole thing is over. You can imagine that. So what are they trying to, what mindset are they trying to play here? What are they trying to paint? What image are they painting? They're trying to let you know, don't let the world know that the injustice is still going on in Nigeria. That's exactly what it means. And it's my greatest surprise that the so-called lawyers and sons can never stand up and challenge those rubbish. Imagine Motoshe, because you find yourself a judge. You are just a judge of the High Court. Kanu Agabi is ex-AGF, Attorney General of the Federation of that zoo. In terms of what do they call it? In terms of what do they call this legal representatives, that guy is very, 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 very more higher than Omotosho. Then you have the goal, even on age 7, senior you have the goal to warn him not to grant any interview after every court season until the whole thing is over. And they quietly agree to that nonsense. Are they really working for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, or they are there to work against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Because I'm not understanding. Under Michael Sekome, this nonsense will never have emanated. So you people can see it. That holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Mazen Simon Ekpa, it is to the goodness of the Biafrans. It is for our own profit. And there's nothing you can tell me that the day that in Finland we arraign the Simon Ekpa in court, then it will be a closed trial or secret trial. They don't. If they try that, even the European Union, the one that's supporting them, will turn their back on them. Finland and Alex Tobe are on a very hot seat. They are on a very hot seat because they try to please Nigeria because of mere 5-year contract of installing a power plant of 30 megawatts in Ikoyi. That was why you decided to betray 5 years, which Biafra can give you all more than the years that you even asked for. to just take our oil free of charge. Just like Mazen Namdekano has said, that all the whole West African countries is going to take our oil and gas for free because we need them to patronize us in our goods and services. We don't need all these things. We are entrepreneurship in nature. The Biafrans are entrepreneurship in nature. We can do without oil and gas. What we need is just a playing field, a free field for we to exhibit everything that we are capable of doing. Because any dream you bring out under that zoo they call Nigeria, they will quench it. If care is not taken, they will buy you. If you bring anything, as long as you are not from the Yoruba side, you are not from the Hausa side, they will make sure that thing never see the light of the day. You bring it at the National Assembly, they will shut it down. So what we need is our freedom and our space to do things the way we ought to do it. We don't want to be in a country that looks like we are doing competition. Hausa is doing competition with Yoruba. Yoruba is doing competition with the Igbos. Igbos are doing competition with the Fulanis. No. Let us be on our own. In fact, let every region go back to their own region and manage whatever they have. That is what we have been asking for. And I don't see anything that I don't see how it is too hard to grant this. Referendum, restructure. That was what Mazen Namdekano have been shouting. Nobody hears his voice, not until he decided to turn it to Biafra struggle. Now everybody turn against him. Ndara. Anyway, we don't have much time to waste. Now here we go just take a back break. We are coming back again. This one is just the tip of the iceberg. More of these videos will be trooping to you. I am the king of update. So receive this update in good faith. Make sure as you are watching, you are dropping your opinion at the comment section. Because without you, there will be no me. Kachineke mezioku. Stay up and now. I love you all. Bye.